Alright. Hello everyone. Sorry for jump scaring you. I know I look fucking disgusting right now. But today was my last day of work, and before I get to it today, I don't want to make this video too long. And I know I repeat myself. I've said that plenty of times in this and my other main channel. But this time I really don't want to make this long because I want to get home and the sun's gonna go down. But today was my last day of work. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I want to document my thoughts right now because I feel like I don't want to leave it at a cliffhanger where I had 2 videos talking about how I wanted to fucking kill myself, and then I don't give an update to where I am in life and like where I'm working at now. Is this recording? Yes, it is. Okay. So I put in my notice 10 days ago. I gave him a 10-day notice. It was a Tuesday. I called off Monday, had a job interview. I got it. It was a part-time Santa Clarita job, cook. So I got it, came back Tuesday. Peace out. Notice. My 2, Luis and Jackie, my 2 managers, were super sweet about it. They were super understanding, sympathetic, you know. They were super generous with how they presented themselves. They were saying, oh, we're super proud of you. You have a number if you need a reference ever. We wish you the best for this new chapter, and we're gonna miss you. And then I had my other chef, who apparently is like the main boss, I think, even though she's a chef. I don't know how that works, but she was a little bit infuriating to handle because she seemed kind of condescending and not really her priority wasn't really like congratulating me. It was more of a, oh, you're leaving, I thought you wouldn't, you know, give me some time before you'd leave so I can like put in the paperwork and all this shit. So she was basically complaining about doing her job, and that was just fucking annoying. I thought 10 days was enough. I've never given a notice to any job, so be thankful I did give you a notice. But that was like 10 days ago, like I said. Today is, why am I blinking? It is Wednesday, February 12th, I think 12. No, 11th. February 11th. And today honestly was a good day. Not just because it was my last day, but because everyone felt the authenticity of everyone's like emotion was felt very real and not fake. Everyone like genuinely was kind of sad that I'm leaving. They had a whole team meeting. They said Victor is leaving. We're very sad about it. It doesn't sound like they are, but they genuinely were. And they gave me like a goodie bag. I'll probably show it later. It came with like a book, a shirt, DreamWorks merchandising, you know, sponsor. And they gave me a little note or a letter that came with from different individuals, just writing me a note saying farewell, miss you, that stuff. I just want to give a shout out to Jackie, super sweet manager. She said she cared about me, she loved me, and all that stuff from the goodie bag they gave me in the team meeting, she's the one that bought all that stuff. Nobody bought anything. It was all her. So I'm never gonna forget you, Jackie. Truly an incredible fucking human being. I'll miss you. But it went smoothly. After that, around like 3, which is when all the cooks and mostly just when everyone leaves except us dishwasher because we're peasants. But a lot of people came still to the dish room and just gave me their farewells, you know, saying échale ganas, you know, God bless you, this and that. It honestly did really hit my heart, because a lot of people I didn't expect to say bye said bye, like people I don't talk to, and that was just honestly like their reaction was so like heartwarming. Like you could just tell by their eyes. Like it was honestly like, I hate saying that. I hate using the word like a lot. I need to stop doing that. But it felt super like, god damn it, there I go again. It felt super I was super grateful for all the kind people that actually gave a shit about me. You know, I complain about this job a lot, but I'm never gonna forget like the people I've met there. Let's I already gave him my ID. It's gone. I'll probably show you a little bit. It's 5 minutes. That's not that long. Yeah, let's show you a little bit of the place. I'll show you what I can. So this is the parking garage. I don't want to show anyone's ID, but whatever. It's a nice parking garage. Honestly, if there's one thing I am gonna miss is the free parking inside, because it's got pretty good parking. All right, I cut that. That was totally fucking awkward. But let me just show you a little bit of the campus, because it is a really nice looking campus. There it is. I'm whispering because I'm really antisocial, and I feel like everyone's gonna like stare at me, even though there's not that many people. But, you know. Okay, that was really annoying. I don't know why that cut, but very nice campus. It is a beautiful thing to see physically. If you walk straight that way, there's like a fountain. And then I work over there. Just go straight and then take a left. And then there's a tower up there. I don't even know if you can get up there. But it's a really nice place to, you know, if I got like a different position, like maybe at DreamWorks or just literally anything else, man, I wouldn't stay here. But, ooh, squirrel. But I think that maybe it is like God telling me that, maybe it's God telling me, giving me a shitty position so I don't stay comfortable. Because if I were comfortable and I was making shitty pay, I honestly wouldn't be happy, and I'd probably be in this endless void, in this cycle I couldn't really escape from. Because that's usually how I feel, is that like I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I can't change anything. But the truth is, you could always change. You can change a lot. You can change your future. You can change what you're doing. You know, nobody's controlling you. You can. I'm in the parking garage making a YouTube video because this is the last time I'm gonna be here, and I worked here for a year. You know, I just said goodbye to my friend, the one friend I had. You know, like, we don't live long, is what I'm understanding. I'm reading this book called alright, my bad. I can't fucking talk when there's people around me. It just gets super embarrassed. I think it may be because it's like, this is like a company place and nobody is like supposed to be vlogging or some fucking shit. So I feel like I have an extra level of anxiety right now. But I'm reading a book called it's like a book if you don't want to read the Bible. It's called something carpenter, to be like a carpenter or something. But I'm reading it, and it's giving me a lot of understanding with religion. But I'm doing good. Got a part-time job in Santa Clarita. Gonna pump out these classes. Hopefully I can get my associates by next year, maybe. I'm hoping so. But the most important thing I think I can tell myself and tell other people who are probably going through some shit, because I've gone through some shit because of this job. It's caused me mental anguish and torment. But the one thing I could say is never be comfortable. If you want to leave something, leave it. You're not obligated to stay there. Now, if you have responsibilities and stuff, then yeah, that's a different story. But I was patient enough and fortunate enough to save and to actually find something new. And even if this one doesn't last long, I've got it covered. You know, I've taken precautions. That's the best advice I could probably give someone, even though it's not really advice because I'm a fucking retard. But, oh yeah, fun fact also. Well, two things I'll say, and then I'll cut it off because I don't want this to be too fucking long. Excuse me, sir. But if I don't forget like a retard, but the chef, like I was saying, the chef, she in the team meeting, she said, we're gonna miss you, Victor, and you're welcome to come back whenever you want. Heck no! I will not be returning here. I made my resignation, and I will never, ever, ever, ever come back to this fucking shithole. Never. All right, number 2, last thing. This is not a good one to end it off, but it kind of made me sad. There's this one guy named Jesse. He looks probably his age range to be maybe mid-40s, early mid-40s, you know? Not a super old guy, but, you know, he's got some years now. And, physical features, he's about my height, maybe. I don't know my height. That's how retarded I am. If you know, you know. He's about my height. He's bald. That's the best I can give for descriptions, but, you know, he's super, not shy, but the guy's skittish, like me. But he's more like, I don't want to talk because I don't like talking. He's more of a, I don't want to talk because sketchy is not the right word. That's not really a nice way of putting it, because he's a nice guy. More, he's like, I'm not sober, I can't talk, that sort of thing. Because I've seen him, not me, my friend has seen him take a couple hits from the plug, just checking if it's recording. And, you know, he looks like he's drinking, heavy drinking. Like, he's that type of dude, like, old guy, you know, washed up, not really motivated, no aspirations, stuff like that. Shit that scares me, where I never want to be in that position, ever. And it's recurring, but, I'm bringing this up because, we really normally never talk. But he said to me, oh, Victor, so you going back to school? Yeah, man, going back to school. I got a part-time gig too. Hopefully that'll encourage me to finish school, because Lord knows I can't finish if I'm working here. Ha ha ha. Well, that's good. At least you're not like me, stuck here, you know? Ha ha ha. Yeah. Like, that's just kind of sad. I don't know. Like, the way he said it, he wanted it to sound funny, but it came across as very sad and just washed up. Like, his demeanor and his tone, like, it sounded like there's no hope for the guy anymore, and I just never want to be in that same position. But I told my coworker this, my one friend who he's a dishwasher too. We clock out at the same time. And I told him, like, what does that to a person? Is it your own choices? You know, your own choices in terms of financially, where you are, and just, you know, other stuff, like your own, what you want to do. If you want to stay in school, go to a trade school, whatever, they're just stay in a job, you know, live a comfortable life. Or is it like circumstantial? Like your family, you have to pay the rent and stuff. Like which is it? Like, it's fucked up, but I don't want to end up like him in terms of his career. I'm sure he's a cool guy, you know, aside from his whatever, he's not sober thing, but I just don't want to be like that. And I hope I won't. I hope I'm making the right choice. There's a part in me saying you should just stay, save up your money. You know, we all gotta work. We all gotta clock in. You know, lock in, clock in, baby. But I know myself, and it's now or never. If I stay here, I'm gonna stay here for a long time, and I don't want that. My consciousness will not let that happen. But I think I'm gonna end it. I don't want this to be too long. I gotta get home. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Joji's new album. Peace.